everyone. If you are preparing for mathematical Olympiads, this is a very good geometry problem for you. In this problem, we have been given a right angle triangle PQR in which PQ and QR are 18 cm. PM is the median of the triangle from P. QN is drawn perpendicular to PM and NO is drawn perpendicular to QR. We need to find the length of NO. This length we need to determine. If you have not tried this problem earlier, pause the video, try it yourself and then see the solution. So let's move to the solution. Now here what I'm thinking of is that if I draw a line parallel to QN from M, which is the midpoint as PM was the median, and if I draw this line parallel to this line, I can very easily find the ratio. Well, let me mark this point as S and this point as T. So what I was saying that if I draw this line parallel, I can very easily find the ratio NT is to TR. Okay, and if I know the ratio PS is to SM, then I can very easily find the ratio PN is to NT. And why I'm thinking of that? That because I can very easily calculate the length of PR, as this is an isosceles right angle triangle. So I can apply Pythagoras theorem to find out the length of PR. And if I know these ratios, PN is to NT is to NR, I can very easily calculate this length NR. And with the help of that, I can calculate this NO length or OR length, as I can identify that this angle is 45 degree because it is an isosceles right angle triangle. So if this is 45, definitely this angle will be 45. So this small triangle will also be an isosceles right angle triangle. So by this I will be trying to solve this problem. So let's begin with the solution. So here this length, since M is the midpoint, this length will be 9 centimeter till here, and this MR length will also be 9 centimeter. Now if I mark this angle as theta, so this is 90 degree and this angle comes out to be 90 degree minus theta. And since this complete angle was 90 degree, I can mark this angle as theta. Since this angle is 90 degree, so I can mark this angle as 90 degree minus theta. And as I told you, since this is an isosceles right angle triangle PQR, so this angle is 45 degree, and due to that this angle will also comes out to be 45 degree, as this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so this again, as I told you, NOR is a isosceles right angle triangle. Now to find the ratio, I know the ratio NT is to TR. Very easily I can identify that. Since in this triangle NQR, I will like to show you that NQR, in this triangle NQR, this MT is parallel to QN. So I can very easily find the ratio of NT is to TR. My main purpose is to find the ratio of TS is to SM, and that ratio PS is to SM I can find out in 3 ways. I will show you the simplest way and I will tell you the other 2 methods also. Okay, so let's begin with the solution here. So for here, see, in this triangle, in triangle PQM, okay, in triangle PQM, if I apply tan theta, so that will be equals to, since this angle is theta, so this is the base and this is the perpendicular. I know the base as well as I know the perpendicular length also. So I will be very easily calculating tan theta. That will be equals to, for your help I will write the ratio as well. So it will be perpendicular, that means PQ upon it will be QM. Okay, so tan theta, that comes out to be PQ is, since it is 18, and QM since it is 9, this ratio tan theta comes out to be, now this tan theta is very helpful for me, it comes out to be 2. Okay, now you can identify 2 more triangles with the angle theta and 90 minus theta, that is SQM and triangle PSQ. These 2 triangles also have the same angles. So now I will be applying this tan theta in the other triangle. Next I will be applying this tan theta in triangle QSM, in triangle QSM. If I apply again tan theta, that is the value of tan theta is 2. So that comes out to be, according to this triangle, that will be QS upon SM. So if I take SM as x centimeter, so I will get QS as 2x centimeter. From this ratio, it's very clear, SM will go to that side, multiplied by 2, and QS comes out to be 2x centimeter. Okay, so this is 2x centimeter. So let me write it here. This is x I have assumed, and I have got this as 2x. Now again, I will apply this tan theta in one more triangle. So that will be in triangle PSQ. If I apply tan theta, that is equals to 2, and that ratio comes out to be perpendicular. In this case will be PS, and the base will be QS. Okay, so this comes out to be as QS length I have taken as 2x, so this will be 2 into 2x, that is equals to PS. So PS length comes out to be 4x. So this ratio I can write as this value, I can write as x, and so I will get the ratio of PS is to SM. So it's very clear that PS is 4x and SM is x. So from here I can write that the ratio PS is to SM, ratio of PS is to SM, that is equals to 4:1. Okay, and what is the ratio QM is to NR? Let me write that also, so that when I will apply it, you can understand easily. QM is to MR, that's equals to 1:1, as it is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of QR. Now the next important step, at the last step, this is second last and last step. So I will apply in triangle QNR. As you can see that MT is parallel to QN. So what I can write is that QM is to MR ratio, that will be equals to NT is to TR ratio, and this is by BPT, basic proportionality theorem, I have applied. So by basic proportionality theorem we have got this ratio. Now since QM is to MR is 1:1, this ratio is 1:1, 1/1, that is equals to NT upon TR. So from here NT will be equals to TR. So if I assume this TR length as A, so this comes out to be also as A unit. Now next, in triangle PMT, if I apply the same thing, so here since SN is parallel to MT, so what I can apply here is, that is PS upon SM is equal to PN upon NT. Now PS is 4x and SM is x, so it will be 4/1, that is equals to PN upon NT. So if NT is, the value of NT here we have taken as A, so PN will come out to be 4 times of this. I can very easily write here as PN is equal to 4 times of NT. So here it will be 4 times of A. We have calculated the ratio PN is to NT, that is 4:1, and NT is to TR as 1:1. So we have marked these lengths. So let's move to the next part of this solution. Now let's move to the next page. So as I told you, this is 4A and this complete ratio. Just observe it carefully that this PN is 4A and NR is NT plus TR, so that will be 2A. Okay, so what I can write it here is 2A. This NR will be 2A. Now the complete length of PR, that will be equals to 6A. I can write the complete length of PR, that will be equals to 6A. And as I told you that I can calculate PR very easily by using Pythagoras theorem. So it will be PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square, and using that Pythagoras theorem I can very easily write PR is equals to 18 root 2. Okay, 18 root 2. So this will be 18 root 2 centimeter. Now since this is equals to 6 times of A, 6A is equals to 18 root 2 centimeter. So from here 2 times of A I can write 3 divided by 3. So it is 3 6 18. So it will be 6 root 2 centimeter. So 2A comes out to be 6 root 2. Now 2A is actually NR. Now since NOR is an isosceles right angle triangle, as I told you, this is 45 degree and this is also 45 degree. So it is an isosceles right angle triangle. So I can apply Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. So NO square plus OR square, that is equals to NR square. So from here I can write down 2 times of NO square is equals to NR square. So NR square will be 6 into 6 into 2. So 2 will get cancelled out. So NO comes out to be 6 units. That's the answer for this question. It's an interesting problem. You just need to do a little bit of calculation in this. Now, as I told you, I can calculate this ratio in 3 different ways. One of the way I've told you, using trigonometry, we have done this problem to calculate this ratio, that PS is to SM is 4:1. Also, I can apply similarity to find the ratio. In that, I have applied similarity in triangle PQM and QSM once, and then in second time I have applied, this is the second triangle pair of triangles which I have used for similarity. So this is PSQ and QSM. In this 2 triangle I have applied, and using that also you can find this ratio as 4:1. Another way is using Pythagoras theorem. In that, what I have calculated first the length of PM. Second, I have calculated the length of SQ using the area of triangle. Then I have calculated SM using Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. And finally, I have calculated the ratio PSS to SM by just a little bit calculation, subtracting one length. And then I have calculated the ratio as 4:1. So in any of the way you can find the ratio. Main purpose is to find the ratio, and after that it's simple calculation that you can apply this Pythagoras theorem to calculate the answer. I hope you have understood the problem and enjoyed the solution. Please subscribe my channel for more such interesting videos. Thanks for watching.